And it's your boy, it's your guy, it's that dude. We in the building. We in the building. What's good? What's good? It's your man VACAY-J. We back. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Can you hear me loud and clear? We are here back once again with another live event. Let me get some more light on my face. There we go. What's good, family? We back. We back. We back. Can you hear me loud and clear? I'm in the building. I'm in the building. We are here to discuss and to show these exclusive picks and absolutely discuss what we believe may happen in Forest family. You already know they dropped some exclusive picks today, so you know we're going to talk about a little something, see if we can figure out, see what direction they're going to be going in. So we're going to be talking briefly about Forest, but before we get started, definitely want to give a super shout out to Miss Begill and Begill Fashions for sending me the new fit. You know what I'm saying? Got the new fit with the t-shirt and the fitted hat. You know what I mean? Shout out to Miss Begill and the whole squad. And look out for their fashion show coming up real soon. So definitely go follow Miss Begill. I did a interview with her not too long ago. So definitely check out that interview. Most likely, if it's a member interview, then you definitely got to become a member with the fam. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely, we are here. We are here, family. We're here to talk about Force, to show some exclusive picks. So come on in the room. Come on in the room, family. And yeah, we're going to get into it, fam. We're going to get into these exclusive picks for Force, family. I'm excited about it. Excited about Force. This is Force's last season. So we got some exclusive picks, and absolutely, we're going to get into it, fam. So if you like Force, if you like Power, hit the like button. If you're on your phone, tap the phone, right? Tap the screen to hit the like button and to show some love. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We in the building. And I'm excited to talk about this, family, because this is going to be the last season of Force to lead us into the Power Legacy, right? Power Legacy. So it was announced, right? We got Power Legacy coming up after this. That's going to be with TNT. And who is TNT? TNT is Tommy and Tariq. And I'm looking forward to that. Again, not too long ago, 50 told Gianni, who plays Braden, and also Michael Rainey to get in the gym and start working out because they're getting ready for the spinoff, right? But before we get to the spinoff, we got to finish up Force, right? Finish up Force, and then they're going to do Power Legacy. At the same time, we're waiting on Raising Kanan to come back next year. And then after Raising Kanan, then they should be doing Power Origins, right? So I'm excited about these exclusive picks. What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? If you're coming through the door, go ahead and hit that like button. Tap the screen if you're on your phone. We're going to go through some exclusive picks for Force, you know. Definitely saw it. You already know I like talking about it. Make sure you hit that like button if this is your first time. Hit that subscribe button as well. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody watching live and watching the replay. All right, so let's get into it. What do we have here? We got Shanti and your boy Tommy. Now, if you remember from last season, you know, Shanti did help out Tommy to make sure we got the Flynns, right? Make sure we got the Flynn in place. You know, she's kind of playing undercover, whatever the case is, right? And absolutely, she does not want Tommy to be down with CBI. She doesn't want Tommy to run CBI at all. What's going on, fam? Thank you for hitting that like button. She doesn't want Tommy to be a part of CBI at all. What's good? What's good? I see you, Kyron. What's good? What's good? What's good? Thank you for coming through, hitting that like button, showing love. Definitely share this out. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it. So we know that Shanti, she definitely don't want Tommy to be in power. What's good, Buck Stoss? I see you. I see you, my dude. What's good? What's good? I'm good, Kyron. Appreciate it. So we got to watch out for Shanti because Shanti is going to try to shice Tommy. And I think she's really going to be heavy on influencing Jannard. And Jannard's kind of down. Jannard never really liked Tommy to be down with CBI and come take over, and Diamond just play right into it, right? So we got to watch out for Shanti. She's definitely going to be working with Tommy, right? But she's going to try to shice Tommy along the way. I think she's going to be the one to really kind of convince Diamond. She already convinced Jannard, but convinced Diamond that Tommy shouldn't be here, right? You know why? Because of this, right? And because, you know, that's just how she is. You know what I mean? Powerbook 5, yeah, that's on the way. That's on the way. And once we get exclusive picks for that, definitely lock in. We're going to definitely do a live like this and talk about it once we get it. Yeah. She definitely a snake, Buck Stars. Absolutely been a snake. And we got to watch out for her. All right? Definitely got to watch out for her. What's next? What else we got? Bam. You already know, man, like Diamond, I believe Diamond and Tommy's relationship is definitely going to wean. Like, if you remember from last season, you know, they kind of got into a little argument because Tommy was kind of bigging himself up like, yeah, I did it. But really it was on some like, Diamond was on some like, yo, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be in this position. You know what I'm saying? To be working with the top dude and working with the top dog, whatever the case is, right? So, you know, I think their relationship's going to wean because Tommy's going to want to be in control and he's going to try to take over CBI. You know, I think Tommy's definitely going to cross the line. He's crossed the line multiple times making moves without Diamond. And I think Diamond's going to eventually get frustrated. And then Jannard and Shanti's going to move Diamond to definitely turn on Tommy. And that's when I think Tommy's going to make a phone call because I think his back is going to be against the wall. His back is going to be against the wall, trying to get his girl back, right? Maria, from her crazy brother, who may have sent her to Mexico. Who knows? We don't know yet. But Tommy's back is going to be against the wall. So I believe that everybody may turn on Tommy. That's just my early predictions. You know, based on what we saw in the past 2 seasons, I think everybody's going to turn on Tommy and Tommy's going to have to reach out for help. And hopefully that help will be Tariq. I'm looking forward to possibly seeing Tariq. I want to see Tariq in this, and people are like, yeah, the timeline is off. I'm like, look, they can align the timelines whatever way they want to, okay? Ghost is over. So if they want to speed this up, get the timeline where it needs to be, where Tommy makes a call to Tariq, and Tariq is the top dog in New York, we'll see. But this relationship, I think, is going to be over real soon. And I think that's going to be part of the major conflict that Tommy has when it comes down to trying to just run his own thing. You guys, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think about their relationship. Is it going to stay solid, or are they going to really conflict? And it's just not going to work, right? It's just not going to work. What else we got? Right here, we got Jannard and Diamond. And again, you remember Jannard, man, you know, Junkie Jannard. You remember he was on that stuff. You know, he may still be on the stuff, but maybe he's more clean now, more clean mind now. Maybe he went to rehab, maybe whatever. Maybe he's just done with it, right? Because he wants to align himself with Diamond. Jannard from day one was really just frustrated with the decisions that was made by Diamond to take Tommy's word over his. You know what I'm saying? Like when Diamond got out of jail, Jannard had him all hooked up with an apartment and all of this and that. And Jannard, rightfully so, kind of felt betrayed by his brother. You know what I'm saying? But even when Jannard tried to take out Diamond, I'm surprised that they're gonna still work together. But you know, blood is blood, and we're gonna see how the writers write it. But when Jannard was trying to take him out with his goons and send his goons to take out Diamond at the barbershop, and Diamond got up out of there. If you watched that last season, season 2, Diamond got up out of there with his little girlfriend, and they didn't find him. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing how this relationship develops after everything they're going through. And, you know, being that my prediction is that everybody's going to turn on Tommy, this may turn out where Jannard and Diamond really come together and lock in. And yeah, they're going to be like, yo, Tommy, you out because of the decisions you're making and all of this and that. So what do you guys think? Drop your comments below. Buckstore says, yeah, Jannard been trying to get Tommy out here since from day one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't wanting to come through. 1, because who is this guy? 2, because who is this white guy? You know what I'm saying? So Jannard been had a problem with Tommy because of those things. But Tommy had a different game plan that Jannard wasn't really rocking with. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm looking forward to how this relationship's going to develop. But if this is the last season, I think they're going to come back together as brothers. All right, man. This guy, Crazy Loco right here. Crazy Loco. Man, this was the last voice that we heard, or the second to last voice that we heard from last season, right? Because, yeah, he took his sister away from Tommy. Tommy and his sister, Maria, was supposed to be going away to some island or whatever the case is. And her brother found out and took her away. And when he was calling her phone, like he answered the phone, he's like, yeah, you trying to get at my sister, that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? She in Mexico somewhere, you know, and Tommy's face, the last thing we saw was that face that Tommy makes like when he's taking a shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the last face that we saw in last season, but who knows? I think she's gonna pop up. We are gonna see her. I got some extra picks, so we're gonna go through that as well. But yeah, I think this guy though, this is definitely going to be his last season. It's definitely going to be his last season. It's going to be a lot of people's last, you know, we ain't going to see them ever again. They're going to be taken out. So I predict that he's going to be one of the ones that they're going to chop him up. They're going to chop him up, fam. What do y'all think? Drop your comments below. And if you just joining us, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if this is your first time. It's your man, VACAY-J. Shout out to Bakil Fashions, yo, for the new fit. Appreciate the new fit. What y'all think about it? You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of feeling it, whatever. It is what it is. You know, I like always wear hats for the most part. So yeah. This definitely works for your boy. All right. Shout out to them. And this live is sponsored by them. This live is definitely sponsored by them. All right. Buckstore says, yeah, think a lot of bodies dropping this season. Yeah, it has to. Has to. If you saw the trailer, I posted the trailer on my IG. Follow your boy on IG, VACAY-JayTV, right? VACAY-JayTV. Everything is VACAY-JayTV. So follow me on IG. There's stuff that I post there and on TikTok. I'm on TikTok too. There's stuff that I post there and on TikTok that you won't see here because, you know, copyright reasons. They ain't trying to let us post a lot of stuff. So definitely check out the IG and the TikTok and follow me on there for some more exclusive stuff. And definitely become a member because I got more exclusive stuff in the membership too. So yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot more buck stores. They're gonna be spraying a whole lot more than they have been before. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of pow pow bang bang. You know what I mean? But I got some more exclusive picks from the trailer. We're gonna break that down as well. So here's another exclusive pick again. Look at your boy Jannard looking at Tommy like, there he go trying to run the show. You know what I'm saying? But Jannard look clean. Look like he lost weight. Look like he been working out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I think, again, Tommy going to be running the show. Like, yeah, I'm here. I'm running this. And I think they're just going to get tired of that. I think they're going to be like, yo, we the ones that run CBI. Things are going to get botched up. Tommy going to make a bad deal. Somebody might get bagged. Somebody might get dragged. Somebody might get popped. And because of that, they may blame it on Tommy for the deal going sour. And if they blame it on Tommy that the deal's going sour, they'll be like, Tommy, we don't need you no more, man. Like, you got to get up out of here. So that's where I think it's going. And your boy is back, man. Your boy is back. So yeah, this is from the trailer. And we see your boy Diamond, and the camera kind of comes up. It shows a whole bunch of straps, and then it comes up. And he's looking wild frustrated. He's looking wild frustrated right here. Like he's shaking his head. I caught him. He's like shaking his head like, you know what I'm saying? Either he's shaking his head like, yo, we got to get Tommy, or shaking his head like, yo, we got to get the Flynns. Like the Flynns are no more for the most part. And I'm going to show you why I say that. But maybe, you know, maybe they might come back. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But he's real frustrated right here. Diamond is real frustrated. He's shaking his head. This guy right here, he's saying Tommy's back. Like, where did he go? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe Tommy went to Mexico to get his girl Maria, and maybe they thought that he wasn't coming back. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what they thought. They thought he wasn't coming back. They thought he might have got popped or whatever the case is, but he's like, yo, Tommy's back. You know, like, from what I saw, like, I didn't think Tommy left, but it's obvious he left. So we're going to see what that's about. And Tommy's like, yeah, I'm back. I'm back in the building. And, you know, I know it's not just for the commercial. You know what I'm saying? He obviously went somewhere. Where did he go? That's the question. Drop your comments below. Where did Tommy go? Did he go to Mexico and get his girl? Most likely, I think he probably did. But would he go down there by himself like that? You know what I'm saying? Would he go down there by himself? I don't know. Maybe. Look, Tommy crazy for the ladies, man. The ladies has always been Tommy's downfall, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got super plot armor. We know that. You know what I'm saying? Even when he got shot, still in the last season, still it was like he got healed like right away. You know what I'm saying? Like within the same freaking episode, Tommy got healed right away. So his plot armor is super thick. He got popped. You remember that? It's like, oh, Tommy finally got popped. But he got stitched up by Shorty and he was walking out the door. So it's like, okay. So Tommy's back. Where did he go? Let me see. Let me see the comments, see what y'all talking about. Yeah, he might have linked up with Tariq. Okay. Okay. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Or you know what? Maybe this season is the season that lines up with the last season of Ghost, right? Because it was the last season, right? It was the last season or the season before last where he was out there. Remember, he was out in New York and he had that long discussion with Tariq. And he told Tariq, you got to pick a side. It can't be civilian or street. You got to be either street, you know what I'm saying, or civilian. You got to choose. Remember that whole conversation? After Tariq was going pop Monet, you know what I'm saying? And then Tasha came and pop Monet. Was that the last season? That was season before last, I believe, right? Or maybe in the same, because you know they broke up last season. So I may just be like, yeah, it was the season before last, but it was probably the first part of last season. So, you know. But whatever the case is, whenever it was, maybe they finally are lining up the timelines where he did go to New York. And that's why they saying, yo, Tommy's back. Yeah, Tommy's back. You know what I'm saying? So he might have went out there for a minute, you know, and now he's back. So we're going to see. But your boy's going to be back in the fall. You already know. All right. Your man, pause. Let me move over a little bit. Your man is sliding under dude's legs with the strap, about to pop dude right in the bizzles, son. Pause. Your man sliding underneath somebody, in between somebody's legs. Like these are legs right here. See, that's somebody's leg right there. Let me try to move out the way. But he got the mechanic thing that slides underneath the car, and he got the strap. He about to pop somebody right in the bizzles, fam. Crazy. Hey, yo, exactly. Hey, yo, boy. Like, why they doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I caught the picture from the trailer, so I ain't created, but hey, yo. What do you say? Yeah, that may be it. They never fully explain the timelines. Yeah. You know, everybody was saying like, yo, the timelines are behind, but if this is the last one, they gotta link it up. They gotta line it up with Ghost in order for Legacy, in order for Legacy to happen, they gotta line this season up with the end of Ghost, just so it comes together properly. And if they don't do that, I'm gonna be like, what y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all doing? You know, so it is what it is. Appreciate you, Buck Stars. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Hit that like button. So here goes your girl, Maria. Right? And she got the strap out, fam. She got the strap out, man. Now, does she have the strap on Tommy? Or does she have the strap on whoever's coming her way? You know what I mean? Is she truly in Mexico? Or her brother just got a what's his name? Miguel, right? Miguel? That's his name? I forgot his name. Is she truly in Mexico, or you know, is she somewhere out of state, you know, maybe in the next state, maybe in Detroit, maybe wherever, you know what I'm saying? Maybe somewhere in that region or outside the region of the state, and Tommy finds her. You know what I'm saying? It'd be dope if he goes to Mexico and we see all that, but who knows? But that's Maria. We're gonna see her in the next season. We have to see her. We have to find her. And Tommy has to do what he has to do in order to get her back if she wants to come back. She may not want to come back. You know what I'm saying? She may be like, yo, you too much trouble, Tommy. You too much trouble. You too much trouble, Tommy. And my brother, he gonna kill me. He gonna kill you. He gonna kill everybody. I told you from the beginning. We shouldn't have been doing this. You know what I mean? So, but she got your boy wide open. So he gonna do whatever it takes to get her back. What do you think? Drop your comments below. Where is Maria gonna be holding this strap? Is she still in Chicago and her brother lied and said she's in Mexico? Or is she truly in Mexico and your boy Tommy went to go get her? You know what I'm saying? We shall see. But Tommy gonna have the strap. The golden boy is back. The golden boy will be back with the golden strap. And yeah, this season has to go out with a bang, in my opinion. Like the first season, I think there was only a few of us that may have liked it or may had an interest in it. You know what I'm saying? A few, because it was moving very, very slow. But now it's like, all right, here we go. Tommy, this got to be the one. Like, this got to be the one that we all love and be like, yo, that was a dope season to lead us into Power Legacy. Well, we already know who gonna be out of here, bro. He gonna be out of here. So we see this in the trailer, and already your man getting choked out. So it's obvious that either Miguel catches up with him, or he took his sister to Mexico. And, you know, one of those cats is like, yo, we taking your sister, we gonna yoke you up. Now, it could be it could be multiple different things going on right here, but this don't look good at all. This look like he about to get his neck sniggity snack. You know what I mean? So what do you think? What's happening here? Is your boy out of here? Is this it right here? Is he getting choked out right here? Y'all let me know. Drop your comments below. Let me know your predictions on this one. This is from the trailer, so let me know what you think about this. Drop your comments below. Your boy D Miggity Mac is back. And yeah, he got black gloves on. What is he, a super assassin now? What is he doing? Huh? What does this guy think he's doing? Who does he think he is, huh? But yeah, he got the strap. He got the, you know what I'm saying, got the semi-auto right there. And your boy gonna be, you know, shooting things up. Now, is he gonna be down with Tommy? Is he gonna be rolling with CBI? You know, like CBI. When I say CBI, I'm talking about like Jannard CBI. Like, I ain't rolling with my uncle, I'm rolling with CBI. Or is he rolling with his uncle because he just cursed out his grandma and his father? You know what I'm saying? When he walked out the door last season. So is he now gonna be rolling with his uncle full time, or is it on some like, yo, I ain't rolling with this whole family, I'm rolling with CBI the way I was doing before? What do you think D-Mac is gonna do? I hope they write him smarter, because how you gonna make him a mathematical genius? He was on the right path, and then all of a sudden he gets frustrated, he does some dumb stuff, he escaped whatever place that they took him to, came back, you know, like did all this stupid stuff. I hope they write him better and smarter. You know what I mean? I hope they do. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think is going to happen to D Miggity Mac, right? Is he still going to be counting money, or they going to be doing some other stuff? Bro, they're going to be dropping engines on cats right here. This is about to drop right on this dude right here, man. They doing all types of crazy stuff, man. We about to see some real, I don't want to say that V word, violence, right? We're going to see a lot of action in this season. I believe they have to give us all this action, man. It has to happen, man. If it doesn't, you know, it's not going to be a good look for Power Legacy. I mean, we're going to watch it either way. We're going to watch Power Legacy either way. But how many of y'all going to really watch Force? Because based on this episode and based on this trailer, I'm seeing a whole lot of action going on. See, they dropped it right there. And your boy Tommy just gonna be smiling. The golden boy of power is back. You know, the golden boy is back. Is he gonna get popped in this one too? And they're gonna be like, you were down for one season, now you're back, one episode, now you're back up, you're walking again. Who knows? Who knows? I just hope they make it realistic, man. Shanti, we talked about her earlier, man. You know, in this one right here, I didn't capture the pic, but she's rolling with some type of bat. Okay, so she got a bat in the hand and she's about to bat somebody, even though she can use her hands because she a boxer. Remember that. But she about to bat somebody up with some type of bat, right? So again, we got to watch out for this chick because she is shady. Now, I haven't seen the female Flynn. What's her name? Because I forgot her name. Claudia. That's her name. Claudia, right? I did a whole video on her. So I didn't see Claudia in the trailer. So it's Claudia. I mean, she was locked up and they got her shanked in there. Did she die in prison? That's the question. Or is she still alive and she gonna come back? Y'all let me know your predictions. Drop it below. But I didn't see her in the trailer. But you know who I did see? I saw this Flynn right here. Now, right here, if you can see this, somebody is drowning him. Okay, he's in the water and he's trying to get air right here. Okay, he's trying to get some air. What's going on right here? What do you guys think? You know, is this the aftermath after they found out that Vic Flynn, right? I remember his name, Vic Flynn, went to the feds. You remember he went to the feds and he was working with the feds and he was, you know, giving information, feeding information so they can get Tommy, right? So once they found that out, the last scene that we saw, they was holding him somewhere and he was waiting for Tommy, right? But yeah, they found out that he was down with the feds and the whole nine. So we haven't seen the aftermath of that. So maybe they trying to drown him right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only right. Just take out the entire Flynn legacy. It's over, right? So once he's gone, you know, and Claudia's gone, and that's it. Flynns are done. The Flynns are done unless they got some illegitimate son or grandson somewhere, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's out of here. Gonna be a whole lot of yelling. Yeah, detective, she gonna be yelling, okay? And the only thought that I have as far as why she's yelling is because her husband probably got popped. That's what I'm thinking. Like he got popped in you know, the crossfire, whatever the case is. So that's the only reason why I say she's probably gonna be crying or yelling like this and like, ah, because her husband got popped. You know what I'm saying? The love of her life is gonna be out of here. You know, I didn't even see him. A lot of yelling. Not hey, everybody's gonna be with their mouth open. Pause. You know, so it's gonna be a whole lot of screaming and yelling because that's what they showed in the trailer. So that means that tells me there's gonna be a whole lot of action going on in this last season, and people are gonna be unalive. Now, you said it earlier. There's going to be a whole lot of bodies, right? A whole lot of bodies in season 3 of Force. So I think we're looking forward to that. That's what we kind of watch it for, right? Like who's going to be popped? Who's going to be out of here? Who's going to survive? Who's going to do this, that, and the third, right? So I think, yeah, there's going to be a whole lot of bodies dropping. And we're here for it. We're here for it. Your man right here, he about to burn something up, about to blow something up. And then we saw this picture earlier where your man's is walking out, boom, they blowing stuff up. Now they didn't show the end of the scene because Tommy's just walking, and Diamond turned around like, oh shoot, they blowing stuff up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So you know, a whole lot of explosions and stuff like that. And yep, another picture of the golden boy of power. And he says, what he say? He says something about, yeah, it's time for flight school. So he's going to be throwing somebody from the building. You know what I'm saying? Somebody going to be falling from buildings and all of this and that. So, look, fam, I'm looking forward to it. I ain't want to hold y'all, but yes, this fall, Force is coming back. Are you excited about it? Are you ready for Force to be over? Do you want Force to continue on? You know, it's not going to happen. We know it's not going to happen. But do you want Force to continue on? Did you like Force? Did you like this Powerbook? Were you like, this was okay? You know, I already told you my list. My list as far as Powerbooks go is Raising Kanan, Ghost, then Force. You know what I'm saying? Of course, OG Power is number 1. And then Raising Kanan, then Ghost, then Force. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So after they do this final season, and you know we're going to cover the season. We are going to cover the season because I believe that there are going to be some Easter eggs for Power Legacy, right? There's going to be a whole lot of Easter eggs. We may see Tariq in this one right here, you know, a lot of us, we had discussions before, maybe, you know, maybe we might see him during the season, or they might hold out, let Tommy do what he do, and then at the very end, we're gonna see Tariq and Tommy line up. What do you guys think? Do you think Tariq is gonna be in this season with Tommy, or do you think that they're gonna hold it out, let Tommy do what he do with CBI, with this, with that, get through that, and then at the end they're gonna bring out your boy Tariq? What do you guys think? Drop your comments below. I'm excited about it all, family. So, you know, this is just another part of the universe, the power universe, family. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it, and we're gonna be here, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody posted, yeah, we're gonna be eating for the next couple of years. Why? Because we got season 3 of Force. We got the final season of Raising Kanan, season 5, right, coming up next year. We also have the spinoff to Snowfall. Okay, we have the spinoff to Snowfall, and you know, looking at a couple videos and all this and that of Damson Idris, who plays Franklin. If y'all watch Snowfall, you know who Franklin is. You know, he indicated slightly that we may possibly see Franklin in the spinoffs of Snowfall. So I'm looking forward to that. Again, you know, Franklin wasn't deaded, right? Franklin is still alive. He was just a drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like they made him go out like a frustrated drunk because, you know, he couldn't get to his money and everything, his mom and all this and that, right? So he's still alive. That doesn't mean that he can't get clean and come back even better than ever. So if they do a spinoff, you know, with Leon and Shorty, you know, I hope that Franklin comes through. I hope he plays Franklin in a couple of episodes just so we can see what happened to Franklin after the fact. And if they are going to do a spinoff of Snowfall, then that would be, I think that would be dope. You know what I'm saying? But definitely drop your comments below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Is Force going to be fire, or is it going to be like terrible? What are your predictions for Force? But it is coming out this fall, so we might see a couple more. They just dropped something today. And the pictures they dropped like wow earlier. So, you know, we just discussing it now. Let me know your thoughts, your predictions, and everything else like that. And we're going to continue to move on. We're going to continue to bring you nothing but the fire content right here on VACAY-JayTV. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for your love and support always. Again, shout out to Bagil Fashions, you know what I'm saying, for the new fit. Appreciate the love. I think I like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. You know, I did a whole AI pic of the whole thing. I'm going to post that too, but definitely check them out. Go follow them on IG and get ready for their fashion show coming up very, very soon. I believe it's in August, July or August. I think it's August. So definitely check them out. All right, family. Look, if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay and give me your thoughts and your opinions on what you think is going to happen in Force, and keep it locked. Hey, I just dropped that Shy recap. All right, do the Shy thing. That's what it's called. It's a O2 Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, the classic movie. If you've seen that, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen that, definitely a dope episode with paying homage to Spike Lee and Do the Right Thing, the movie, the classic movie. All right, definitely check out that recap. The Shy just dropped it. Check it out in the video section of the channel. Again, if you are here, hit the like button. And if you're here for the first time, hit that subscribe button, all right? I appreciate you all. Until next time, salute.